So this isn't really a planned out video. Kind of a side thing I decided to do. So this week has been a little harder for me than it normally is. And it took me a minute to kind of realize what it was. So to just kind of backtrack on what was going on with me this week is, so Thursday, I was misgendered twice, right? And it really hit me, and I was actually kind of disappointed in myself. I was like, I've only been misgendered twice. Like, why is this hitting me so hard? And so after dealing with my emotions and stuff and getting past all that, so that I actually could think clearly about why that would be, I realized that it wasn't twice. It was twice this morning, or that morning, that I had been misgendered. But over the week, over the last 3 days prior, I've been misgendered about 9 or 10 times. And I just kind of brushed it off and moved on and all these kinds of things without actually dealing with it. Because it's just a punch. And so mistakes happen, sure, I get that. But having it happen so many times when I combated that so heavily when I first got here, that it just kind of hit. And so it caused me to question myself, as in, have I started carrying myself differently? Is my voice not feminine enough? Have I been screwing up my makeup so that I don't look feminine enough? Like, I started questioning, like, myself, my appearance, and my the way I carry myself, and it added a lot of self doubt. And I had to stop myself. I had to stop and go, no. You don't get to blame yourself for other people being bigots. That is on them, not on you, honey, not on you. And it took a bit to say that to myself, and I was like, okay, you know what? 100% correct. 100% correct. I am valid. I have worth. I love who I am. I truly do. Of course, we all have things we can change ourselves, but people choose their actions and stuff. Now, getting into this, kind of going to go over different areas here, talk about this, so hopefully it'll make sense in the end. I've had a lot of people comment over the past quite some time now, especially since I began transitioning, that I'm much happier for one. I am. But not just that, but I'm really positive, and I try to instill that positivity in other individuals. And many people have commented and say, you know what, you're just always optimistic, and you're always hopeful, and you're always trying to lift other people up and inspire them, and just do something for other people. And that is what I'm trying to do. That is what I want. Look, like, we all have negativity in our lives, and I am by no means perfect. By no means have I made all the best decisions in life. I really haven't. I've made a lot of really bad ones. I've hurt a lot of people. And for many years growing up, I had a ton of negativity just built up inside me, just welling inside my heart. And there were times I let that out on people. I'm ashamed of that. I don't like that. I've tried to apologize to those that I specifically remember hurting in some way. And if there's more, if I've hurt you, then please get a hold of me. I have no problem. I want to apologize for any actions that may have caused harm to somebody else. And I mean that. I truly do mean that. I got tired of being that beacon of negativity and carrying that negativity with me and wearing that negativity. And it wears on you, it wears on those around you, and I personally, I don't like it. And there's so much negativity in the world, so much negativity around that I'm freaking tired of it. I'm really freaking tired of it. I truly am. And so as much as people have negativity going on in their lives, then I want to do what I can to combat that and to tell somebody, hey, you're beautiful, you're amazing, you're wonderful. And I can say that, and I can mean it. And that's the point. It has to be meant. It can't be like just blowing smoke at someone, just making stuff up. No, I believe that. Everyone has some beauty inside of them. It's if you want to let that out. And I try to uplift as many people as I can. Because I don't like when I hurt. I don't like when I feel like crap. I don't like when other people have either brought me down or tried to bring me down. And I refuse to do that to others, to bring them down. And I insist in combating that. I insist in fighting back the negativity that other people insist on putting around them and emanating around them and wearing like their Sunday best dress, wearing that negativity. And so I refuse to be that, and I insist on being the opposite. People may not take to my positivity, and that's okay. Sometimes people have to be sad. Sometimes people can struggle, and I get that, and their feelings are valid too. But if I can help one or two people come out of places that I've been, that I hated being, suicidal, just self-harm, depressed, down, and just all these things. If I can help bring someone, at least one person, out of that rut that I was stuck in for years, then I will give everything to do so. I will always do all I can to lift other people up. I've made choices in my life that hurt people. I know I have. I've also done things that were good. Not really, I did good things too, but I don't need to have an even balance of negative and positive for influence that I portray to people. I want to have a positive impact. And I have those I reach out to when I'm feeling down, because I let myself cry too. I cried the other day. I cried with the whole Miss Jenny thing constantly. I came back here, sat in this chair, shed a few tears. It's okay. It was healing. It was refreshing. It helps put things into perspective. But I feel bad when people get left out of stuff. Like, I actually do. And not just like I look over and see someone being left out and like them visually being in front of me, I go, oh, I see their sadness and now I connect with it. No, I don't need to see that. Okay. So, like, for example, if there's a positivity post or something on Facebook, right, and I see a few of those and I think they're great. And I see some people post on there and they don't get that positivity in return for what they're putting forward. You know, I feel bad. And so I insist on addressing that. There's one post that said, a different group, in one group I'm in, said, hey, positivity post your name and we're going to say something great about you. And I was like, this is freaking amazing. Love it. I'm down for it. Let's freaking do it. Slap my name on there. Cool. And then start scrolling. And I realized in a lot of these names, or a lot of these posts, there was tons of them. There were several individuals that had 0 responses, and they're posted down there for a long time. And I felt bad. I felt bad that no one wanted to take the time to address the individual, let them know something beautiful about themselves. So each person that I saw, name that had not been responded to, clicked on their profile, found so many things that are amazing about them, because it's not hard to find things that are great about somebody. And then I complimented on those and let them know I see that and I appreciate that, and they are amazing. Even when people didn't have personal pictures of themselves because they either self-conscious or something, that they had families and stuff. Hey, look, you know what? You're a great mom. I can see how happy your kids are. I can see the smiles on their faces and stuff. I can't see your pictures. I can't see how beautiful you are, but you are amazing. Just by virtue of what I can see in the happiness in your family's faces. I can see the influence you have on them, and you were just amazing. Things like that, and so I actually end up kind of stalking that thread for several days to make sure that everybody had a response. Everybody had something positive said about them, because everyone deserves that. Everyone deserves for someone outside of themselves to go, you know what, I appreciate you. You know what, you bring value to this world. It's great to have you here. It is a pleasure to meet you. Just something something positive. And I just get, like, I hurt. Like, it makes me want to cry. It makes me want to cry. It makes me feel bad when other people are hurting. Or when other people are left out. Or when someone is reaching out, and maybe it's simple to some people on a positive post like that, where like, hey, put your name and say something. But there's some people that put their names on there, but some of them might be at their last rope. They need something positive in their life, and this was one outlet they can attempt to get it, an anonymous source. Just someone to say, hey, you're worth it. I'll be that if no one else will. And there's more than me, I'm not saying I'm not one. But I don't think there's enough of us. There's not enough of us that will seek out greatness, or seek out pointing out the greatness that is already inside everyone. There's not enough of us to do that. I've got tons of friends that they'll be happy to slap up something controversial online, literally just to start debates and arguments. It's not feeding positivity. I don't participate in those. I don't like to. It's just, especially if it's not like a one-on-one conversation where you can actually have expression and emotion and things involved, then just these posting at each other back and forth, it does nothing. It does nothing good. Slapping something on there to be negative to somebody also does nothing good. So people have talked to me before about also being offended. They're like, being offended is a choice. You choose to be offended. It's bullshit. Being offended is not a choice. Being offended is a reaction to a behavior. Your behavior to offend somebody, that's a choice. You made a choice to be crappy to somebody, to treat them like crap, or to say something messed up. You made the choice to misgender me. You made the choice to be racist. You made the choice to be sexist. You made the choice to do any of these behaviors that are negative towards somebody. Them being offended is not a choice, it's a reaction. Now, when I'm offended, I do have a choice in what actions I take with being offended. I can choose to retaliate. I can choose to attack it with positivity. I choose to walk away. I can choose many things. But choosing to be offended is not. It's not a choice. It's feeling. When something makes me sad, I don't choose to be sad. I am sad. If something makes me angry, I don't choose to be angry. I am angry. I can choose what I do with the anger. But I am angry. When I look at my family, look at my daughter, look at my sister, look at those close to me, I don't choose to love them. I love them. It's simple. I can choose what to do with that love, for sure. But the feeling is a reaction, not a choice. And saying otherwise is garbage. Just wanting to instigate crap. I don't appreciate it. I just want to spread as much positivity as possible. So I'm not going to attack people and point people out that say negative things. That's on them. You live with that. I choose not to. I choose to try to uplift as many people as I can. When I feel I need to be uplifted, I pick somebody else and I try to uplift them. Because I don't want them to feel like I feel at that moment. And I have people uplift me too. I appreciate that. I do. Appreciate y'all. And I have those that defend me. And I appreciate them. Cam, I appreciate you. Emma, I appreciate you. Brittany, I appreciate you. All those close to me, I do appreciate you and what you do for me. Be positive, please. Help people out. Compliment somebody now and again. Find something that you can compliment somebody on, realistically, not sarcastically, and compliment them. Shirt looks great. Love your hat. Love your earrings. Nice shirt. Good haircut. Anything. Just be a jerk. Essentially. Don't be a dick. All right, YouTube. Y'all have a great night, and I will stop rambling on about whatever.